Master, I wanted to share my experience regarding the celestial jewelry. And on the 21st of October, I was supposed to be on a business trip to Taipei. So there's this hotel which I rumored to a lot of souls in this hotel in Taipei. And it's actually very popular.
A lot of souls in there?
When you search in the internet, they actually have quite a good story about this hotel in Taipei.
A lot of souls, you mean? A lot of customers?
I mean, ghostly beings there.
Oh, invisible.
Yeah, invisible beings there.
You mean ghost?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Oh.
Okay.
So even ghosts, they know which popular hotel to come? They must have a lot of money.
So...
Maybe they pay with ghost money, huh? Wow.
Okay, I was actually told to avoid this hotel since I joined this bank 13 years ago. So I've been actually avoiding this hotel for many, many years.
Oh.
Until on the 21st of October, I could not book a hotel which is nearby. So I'm forced to book into this hotel. So I check in on the 21st. And then on the night after meditating, I went to sleep. And to prepare myself for this trip, I brought along your photograph. I also brought along the awakening celestial jewelry. And I also brought the awakening bangle. We have a big zag there. And also the pendant to protect myself.
Oh. So master photo, not enough. You must... Yeah, I got it.
So
I also wear this to protect myself.
Okay, so after that, I went to sleep after meditating. And then suddenly, there was these three beings, you know, lady souls, actually hiding by the curtains of the room.
Hiding behind the curtain, the window curtain.
And there's a ring of protection around me. So they could not come near me. So I just thought that, oh, with Master's celestial jewelry protection, I shouldn't be worried at all. So at no point I was worried. So after that, I just ignored them, and then I just went to the washroom. So I came back and I sleep. And then there's another bed just next to me. In the room, there were two beds. So I was occupying one bed, and then the other bed was empty. So just when I went to sleep, somehow there was some noise on the next bed, making the bed sheets. So I turned around and the whole place became so misty. And I went to that dimension. So I said, you please don't come and look for me. You look for Supreme Master Ching Hai. And I recited your name 3 times. I recited your name, Supreme Master Ching Hai. You look for Supreme Master Ching Hai. 3 times.
Please stay away from me, you and your friends. I had nothing to do with ghosts.
And after that, the whole place become normal again, and they're all gone.
Oh, thank you.
And
you show it on to me, then you go sleep. Wow.
At no point I was worried. At no point I was scared. So the next morning, I said, should I change a room? But somehow, I say, since they disappeared, so I should continue staying. So subsequently, there's no more such ghostly experience.
No more ghosts anymore?
No more. And I played your Talking to Stone Buddha, as well as playing the SMTV in my iPad.
Okay.
Thank you, Master, for liberating the souls.
I have to tell you honestly, I don't want any friends. Not even human, not to talk about ghosts. They're your friends. Why you shove them onto me, huh? All of you, huh? Have all kind of karma. You don't have enough karma with humans, you even have karma with ghosts. And then you shove it onto me. Yeah. 我以前不知道当民宿也要盖房子的，我才当的，听懂吗？没知道当民宿好苦啊，这个也做，那个也要做，这个也做啊，也做不够，永久做不够。 我见明的时候，在上天见明下来以前，要见那个荷叶的时候，没有说这样啊，没有说要盖房子啊，没有说要住帐篷啊，也没有说没有详细解释了，懂不懂？就说你一定要很苦的啊，受得了吗？我说可以啊，怎么不行？让明师铜比铁骨啊，哪里受不了？我见了，眼睛闭起来见了，没有问那么多了。看众生那么苦，赶快下来就下来，下来以后才知道，哇，原来是一大堆的血小小的，听懂吗？那个简单的，那个血很大的，一看就知道了。那个血小小那个。不小心没有看到，哦，不一样啊！写小很小的字，写在旁边的，是最下面的，是写在那很小。那些写小小那个才是辛苦的，那写大没什么。有人说写很大，说哎呀，你下来的话呢哈，很多人会疼爱你哈，都写很大 ，OK 很多人就世界那个有权力的人啊，有学问的人，我非常拥护你啊！写很大，写很大。哦，你会很出名啊！哎呀，上电视什么的，写很大 ，OK。然后你下去可以有漂漂亮亮的衣服穿的，写也很大啊。然后穿很多那个天饰啊、珠宝什么玛瑙什么一大堆哈，写的还蛮大的。车子也可以有人帮你开，血也蛮大的，血有房子住了，不是说没有血，没想到房子没住，不能住那么久了啊，跑来跑去，倒没有说，倒没有说从一个房子跑到另外一个房子去很快的，到处都跑。他说每个国家你都会有很多人啊喜爱你啊，什么一直鼓掌的那些，写得很大，他说也有一些来破坏了，也那些呆子也是有一些啦，很小部分的。还有说什么啊？很多人因为感谢你啦，下来帮忙他们啦，然后打开他们的智慧啊，然后帮助他们呢困难的时候。你权力也蛮大的，内面外面也蛮大的，这些事情就写好大，非常大。然后你看那些就看得很大，都莲花了，觉得哇蛮舒服啊。其实下凡也不怎么很了不起啊，没什么痛苦啊，赶快下就好了嘛，何必念那么多？已经都很好从现在什么都好的啊，那何必还要等那么多嘛？就见就好了，见这样快下去，不然时间来不及了。等等，他下来了以后，慢慢那些小的字啊，放大镜就来再看。Oh my God！ 原来是这样吗？怎么不早说呢？他说有啊，我们都有写清楚啊，给你看。你说你不用看呢？他现在抱怨什么？好了，反正人生很短嘛，苦啊、乐啊，什么也是差不多了，很快就过去了。眨一个眼睛就几十年了，好快哈！以前呢漂漂亮亮的小姐，现在看起来跟我一样啊，头发白白的，即使染也有几根露出来，人家知道。染了1-2个礼拜以后，那几根也要露出来。我们在上面呢，见什么都无所谓啊，懂不懂？因为我们看那个人见啊，时间很短啊，没什么，懂不懂？以上面来讲，眨一个眼睛就人生过去了，所以我们什么都可以见的，我们可以欢喜做，下来就不一样了，上面呢没有感情嘛，没有忧虑啊，没有我执啊，没有头脑啊，没有那些什么很多那些大方面很多方面人类要有的， 因为我们从上面下来要经过第三界哈。如果比方说你从第5界下来，要经过第3界，第3界他就套一些工具啊、衣服给你，那你就喜欢那个创造的东西啊，喜欢盖这个盖那个，喜欢有这个有那个，喜欢用自己的那个才华啊，创造世界啊，帮助美化整个世界啊。然后就是还有别的啦 ，OK？ 还有下来第二届的，他就给你那个 mind， mind 也不是头脑了，头脑到下面才有，mind 就是那种，力量也蛮大的，懂不懂？可以知道很多事情啊，神通广大的。不过不要高兴的这么快，下来他用别的东西挡掉了，所以我们会耳聋啊、盲目啊，听懂吗？知道很多就挖不出来用，了解很多就不懂了，看不见了，因为他用别的挡掉了。他给我们，不过要我们很努力辛苦才能够再赚回来，整个辈子过了才能够赚的，最少2/3或是半个辈子。如果真正的努力为了那些神通的而修行的话，就也可以的，就是很久了，然后才拿到那些我们的力量，第3界的力量而已。不过拿到也没什么用，还是在3界以内嘛然后到第2界就给我们那个不是头脑了 ，mind 的意思说，那个也是算头脑了，不过那种无形的背后的，懂不懂？那些 mind 就是给我们很多，可以知道很多了，可以比较聪明了不过也是世界以内而已了。然后那个有那个 mind 就是意思说自私吧有那个 mind 就有我执我能做这样，我就这样，我是那样，也有问题有一些不能做太多，就认为自己自卑感也是怪自己那些都是那个头脑讲的了 ，OK？ 我们不是那些了，来这边就学这个学那个，然后认为自己的，然后认为自己会的，不是自己不会的，会的会变傲慢，不会就变成自卑感，然后再下来再下来就是那个阿修罗的境界哇，他都给我们都不同的工具，那些工具也许也可以帮助一些在我们世界上在我们世界的，不过也没什么很多用没有帮助我们解脱的。如果能够记得那些神通的话，又造出来很多业障，然后到阿修罗的时候，他会给我们那些感情那些喜怒哀乐那些了 ，OK？ 然后如果没有喜没有怒，已经算不错了有爱的话也是很麻烦，又不是喜怒才给我们麻烦而已爱然后绑来绑去，懂不懂然后又有那个头脑又在那边算很清楚了解吗？下来就已经被绑很多了，规矩很多了应该这样，然后不能这样子做，了解吗？社会不准社会不接收等等。社会是什么东西如果没有人下来就没社会了，是吗？没有那么多规矩忙人那忙忙碌很忙要做很多事情要忠敬爱国信仰任何地方都让我们共处很多很多，所以我们这些身体通通脱掉了以后才自由的。反正那个善的身体就帮我们在那个成住坏空这些境界也没什么好用，真的没有用，就让我们忙而已，然后我们就上不去了，一直堕落在这里，工作做不完，总是要再来。很多那个所谓的 天才或是神童那些哈，从小已经知道怎么玩琴啊，或是怎么很聪明啊那些哈，超度了，就看回来而已啦。多聪明，多出名，多成功也是这样啊。等一下就轮来轮去，在这个规矩里面而已，在这个牢狱里面，然后都是我执啦。认为我们很守规矩，我们懂这个规矩，我们这样都是我执啊，没用的东西，真是好苦啊！看透了以后，就觉得众生好苦，好可怜。还没看透的话，那些还没看透的人觉得哇，他们还不错啊，在社会做这个供应那个，成功这个，名誉这个那个，家庭照顾好也都有，很成功了啊。然后都是这样子就转下去了，忙来忙去，等一下也没任何然后连这个世界也做不成多少，不管你多少成功，也是几十年了，等一下就拍手走了。不成功也是这样子，成功的话也是这样子而已啊。等一下要轮回啊，下一站不知道去哪里，还是跑来跑去在牢狱里面，换一个地方而已，换一个房间而已。然后那些头脑又告诉我们，哇，我们很了不起啊，我成功很骄傲。然后如果有什么对感情什么很满足的话，也是会觉得很骄傲啊，就忘记另外一边了，就上不去了，都是这样，跑来跑去一样。越成功有时候也是算越失败的，忙我们灵魂在这里，做什么事等一下也没事了，是吗？很多人类啊，很多人很聪明啊，成功啊，社会成功啊，大家都尊重啊，觉得好像一个模型一样，模范啊。不过也是这样子啊，等一下一转头都那个没什么了，就走了，全部都还给世界了。如果没有病痛啊，没有身体伤害，没有感情被痛苦的话，也是算不错了啦，不然的话都是这样的，很苦的过日子。然后太忙嘛，越成功越忙，然后就没有照顾自己的另外一边呢，最重要那一边，也是好可怜啊。我们修行多以后，越看越觉得众生好可怜，好可怜，好可怜，好像迷路了样子，真的想不通哎，很难，很难哈。
有一个老太婆嘛，她住在一个偏僻的山上那边的一个草木屋，她每天念那个 Om Mani Padme Hum， 因为他有一次听错了，像你们念五个圣名号一样嘛，有时候念乱七八糟，最好念准，不要找借口，知道吗？成道还不知道，已经念错了，就每天 Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum Om Mani Padme Hum。有时候他们那个口音这样嘛，不过也很灵，他们认为很灵。OK， 就像我刚来台湾的时候啊。去看寺庙，他们一天到晚走那个念咒，我在那边念阿弥陀佛，南无阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，我听奇怪，怎么都变豆腐，南无阿弥陀佛，他们本来还是南无阿弥陀佛，后来就阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，这样子，那个豆腐不过也是有灵了，一定会有灵，不然的话念那么多干什么嘛？反正还是有灵了哈，自己灵就好了。专心了，念什么都会灵了。不专心就不灵。不过专心，然后有开智慧的话， 跟灵就这样子而已，跟身那个灵感跟进入那边，跟达到宇宙的深奥的那种角落啊，然后这个每天那个老太婆现在呢，那么什么什么唵嘛呢叭咪唵嘛呢叭咪唵嘛呢叭咪唵，哎，那边西藏的法师都这样念唵嘛呢叭咪唵嘛呢叭咪唵嘛呢叭咪唵嘛呢叭咪唵，然后他听的也不是很清楚啊，都是老的聋的嘛，都是那么个唵嘛呢叭咪唵嘛呢叭咪唵，他听这样子，他就念这样子啊。我有时候听那叫你们念那个无声明啊，你们都念乱七八糟的啊。叫了半天呢，是念一样，所以这个故事一定是真的。所以他是这样念了好几十年了，没什么人那个打扰他，也没有什么佛觉得烦什么的啊，牛就牛嘛，算什么嘛，万物同一体啊。所以佛也没抱怨，他也很快乐这样。有一次有一位法师嘛，他经过那里，就不过晚上了。看到他家那边去有金光闪闪的，我觉得奇怪，怎么那么有好的修行的气氛呢？他就跑到那边去了，对，去找那些大僧人大菩萨什么在世的，结果找不到任何人呢，找不到任何人。他认为是也许他看错了，或是也许那个僧人是很难找的无形的，或是看到他来没有缘就隐形什么的，所以他也不知道怎么办了。又看到一个老太婆在那边吃布，老一次那个口里面念什么什么什么什么牛，他听到牛这样子，他就说你这边有没有一位僧人住这里啊？那个老太婆就说没有啊，只有我一个人在这里啊。他说奇怪呢，我在外面看到金光闪闪呢。那不过那顺便问了，你念什么牛那里呀？然后还要弄那个念咒什么的，偶尔念咒还有那个嘣嘣的，干咕咕的，有那个木鱼啊。然后这个老太婆就说：“我师父嘛，有一个西藏喇嘛传给我这个唵嘛呢叭咪牛的法门，那叫我每天念几万遍呐。”我说一次念好几十年了，然后他说：“哎呀，不是唵嘛呢叭咪牛，唵嘛呢叭咪吽，你知道吗？吽，那个老太婆就吓了一跳，说：那原来这几十年我念不对了，哎呀，对不起，那你很感激你叫我那个对的佛号，不然的话我没办法超生啊。”他就从那天唵嘛呢叭咪吽，OK。后来那个法师叫完了以后，就过了一夜在那边，然后就明天出去了。那个老太婆继续在那边的唵嘛呢叭咪吽了，吽那个然后那出去就看不到光了，就觉得奇怪，怎么没有光了？然后他就跑过来。他那你再念唵嘛呢叭咪牛看看。然后那个老太婆就唵嘛呢叭咪牛很诚信嘛，因为他念唵嘛呢叭咪吽不习惯了，他分心了，他的最后那句都念不出来好像哈哈哈，我是呼呼，我是咻咻什么的，念乱七八糟的。所以说好了，算，你念唵嘛呢叭咪牛了，他就开始再念。然后那个法师出去又看到金光闪闪了。特别是说那个专心是比较重要嘛，不过不要找借口要念佛念清楚。OK， 谢谢啦，大家打坐吧。
Most of the master do not advocate supernatural power for fearing that we attach ourselves too much to the spiritual materialism, and therefore we have not the interest and the strength enough to go further into a higher realms of realization. In India there was a story about a king. He was a very good king and loving to his subject. Now one day he arranged that all his possessions, treasures, will be given to the people at large. Whoever needs anything can just come and satisfy him or herself at the exhibition without any condition at all. Because he has no children and no family ties, so he loved his people as his own. Everyone came and picked something of his heart's desire. But there was one girl. She came and goes straight to the back of the, probably the room or the place where the king exhibited all his possessions, and put her hand on his shoulders and asked, "Are you also available?" And the king was surprised. Say, "Why? Didn't you like any of the things that I have laid outside?" So the girl said, "No, I only like you." So, and then, of course, the king was very happy that somebody liked him for himself alone and not because of his treasures. Of course, then the king availed to her, and then they got married, something like that. Live happily ever after, as we should be. And you know what happened? The girl did not want anything, but the whole nation belonged to her, including all these subjects and all these objects. Therefore, in our path, we also do not advocate the miracle power. Doesn't mean we don't have. After the great enlightenment, or even small enlightenment, we have all the powers that we want. But then we will have so much that we don't even know how much power we have. Instead of clinging to a corner of the house, we have the whole house and included that corner. Some people, before coming to learn this immediate enlightenment method of the heavenly light and sound, they have also tried to practice in many other meditational ways. And they have also achieved probably somewhat of the city's power, or the power of seeing very far away, or hearing something which is not in the vicinity. For example, I sit here and I can see what happened in London, or I can hear what happened in Paris. Yes, this is so-called CD powers. Or probably we can read the other people's mind, see what he's thinking about us. Yeah. Wow, this is probably good for the spy, for the people who are doing 007 or something like that. But then after they have become initiated into our path, and somehow they lost these powers. Or maybe they have seen some better things or know better knowledge that they have begged the Master to take away this city's power from them. There were two reasons for this. First, probably they've gone too high, higher than the city power level. So they have overlooked the previous miracle that they have possessed. The second reason why they have not lost this power and begged the Master to take them away, it is because they probably still cling to this power somewhat in their mind. And so the Master let them have the choice to forsake it themselves or not. Because after you have gone into a little bit further region of consciousness, a higher level of being, then you will feel that these cities, so-called power, are more hindrance than help to our spiritual progress. Therefore, we automatically do not want to use them. Suppose you sit here in samadhi, in a very tranquil state of mind, where you are in a super awareness of your true self, and you have no desire absolutely for heaven and earth. And then you see something happen in London, which is very gruesome. And then you can't do nothing about it. Would that make you feel comfortable? No, not really. Right, you're correct. Yeah, you feel more frustrated, and then you get more upset. And you have tried to attain the state of peace of mind, and here you are, feeling very frustrated and miserable about somewhere else's condition, of which you cannot do absolutely anything at all. Or maybe you see to somebody else's heart or mind, or you see into your wife's heart and see that she's loving the neighbors and not you. And then could that be helpful when you're sitting in meditation? No. And suppose somebody bearing a lot of hatred against us, and then we have the power to penetrate his mind. That would be a very uncomfortable feeling for both. Because most of the people have sometimes very uncontrollable feeling, uncontrollable emotion within themselves, which might or might not have nothing to do with them. And if we get to know all these things, it's only useless. And then we always worry about the mundane level, and we can never get into the beyond in order to merge ourselves in the greatest wisdom. There are a lot of spiritual happenings in our century, and therefore it is good for us, very good for our people in this age, to know so much about the superpower within ourselves. But sometimes it also confuses us as to follow which direction, because mostly we will be tempted by the so-called immediate result, like a miraculous power or healing ability, and seeing through the walls or walking in the space, etc. That we forgot what is the main purpose of practicing meditation or getting to know spirituality at all. It shouldn't be really. Because when we know our true self, the supreme wisdom inside, we will know everything. That, I think, is the best measurement, the best standard to judge which path we should concentrate on. Therefore, Jesus also said, "Seek you first the kingdom of God, and all other things shall be added unto you." The kingdom of God is not something that is very far away in heaven. It is here right now. And we have them all within ourselves. We only have to unlock it and use it every day. And then we will see how better a person we become, how wise, how loving, and how satisfied a person we will become.
The Buddha one time wanted to cross a river, and there was a boat, and he was about to cross with the boat. And then there was one guy next to the Buddha, he's showing off, something like, how can the Buddha even walk through the river on the water? Why he has to take a boat? So the Buddha asked him, how many years you practice? And then he just walked on the water. You know that guy? Yeah, the one who talked to the Buddha, he walked on the water to show off. And the Buddha asked him, how many years? How long did you practice until you get this power? He said, about 25 years. So he said, I have only 25 corn. I can cross, on the boat. The Buddha has always looked upon these children tricked with not very respectful attitude. He always told Maudalayana, tell him not to use magical power anymore, but he cannot help it. He get used to it. Yeah, he followed the Buddha, but he cannot forsake everything, except his hair and maybe his house. Yeah. So finally, he died by higher magical power. Maybe not higher, but they gathered together, many of them, to counter him alone. So he alone cannot, wasn't able to withstand their united power. Because they was very angry with him. Maybe many times he make fun of them or something, or defeated them. So they were very angry. Yeah. So finally they gathered together, different sects, and then they killed him. He died tragically. You know already, right? I told you already. You better take care of yourself. Whatever you want to do, the best is you do it yourself, right?
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Your mouth only good at criticizing and talking nonsense. And when the good occasion arrives, you don't talk good. That's no good. Change it. Yeah? Change it. Change the habit, okay? Of negative thinking and expression. Make it positive all the time. Even if it doesn't work, you don't lose nothing. At least somebody hears something positive next to you, they're happy, right? Yeah. What for saying some negative things, even when it doesn't happen? Yeah. So we should just always say something good, hoping it will come true. Even if it doesn't come true, well, so what? most of the things in this world don't come true. Okay? We don't care, right? Yeah. We don't care if it comes true or not. Life goes on, eh? And we'll be happy, yeah, to live the way it is. Even if we're not happy, so what? Who cares? Yeah? I was in Italy and I went to a restaurant, oh, not Italy, in Monaco, went to a restaurant to eat. And then I talked to the manager, you know, he was very kind to me, and I said to you, wow, being a manager of the restaurant must be very, very tough job. And to please the customer all the time, you know, some difficult one, must be very stressful, difficult for you. But I saw you always smiling and saying always nice things, at least to me. Do you say all nice things to all the customers? He say, yes, yes. That's our job, to make customer happy. Yes, no matter what. For us, the customers here are kings and queens. So, wow, very good. How do you do that? So he said to me, in Italy, he's Italian. He worked in Monaco, but he's Italian. So he said to me, in Italy, we have a saying that the bird in a cage, whether or not he sing happy song or sad song, it's the same. So he should sing happy song. Yes. And I don't know which country, but something they say like, if you are already on the pirate ship, then stay there. Stay, don't jump. Don't try to escape and jump into the sea. It's useless. You might die. If you stay on the pirate's boat or ship, maybe you have a chance to survive. So just cooperate with the pirate. Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah. And luckily I have signed a contract. Signed a contract with the devil, but not for any bad things. You see, you have to exchange. Sometimes I'm sad because I could fly in the air anytime I want. I could go through war. Yes, I could be invisible. I could protect myself anytime from all the power that I had or have, but not allowed to use. But the power I have is not from astral level, it's inherent in my being, in a higher being, yes. And I could do all that. All this kind of power I have to relinquish. Everything that make you a dignified master, a dignified being, tranquil, peaceful, look like a saintly being, you have to relinquish all your power, the mighty power that you have. You can will mountain, empty the sea, everything you must relinquish, including knowing the past, the present, the future, and bringing peace into the world just at the blink of your eyes. Sometimes I'm in real situation of danger. I could use one of them to survive another day without having so much trouble and without having to use too much of the strategy to escape. And even sometimes might not be able to escape, like our Lord Jesus. Yeah, he could do all that also, but he can't. He has to surrender to his, traumatic fate. And that is sometimes I feel sad. I don't just feel sad for myself. Sometimes I remember all the masters in the past have to sacrifice so much, have to suffer so much, because they have to relinquish all the treasure they have.
It's not the Maya that truly causes trouble. It is, but it's not. It's the price that I have to pay, okay, for doing what I'm doing. Anything that I'm doing in this world, that's the price, okay? Every harassment, molestation, slandering, suffer of any kind, mental, physical, or anything, emotional, whatever, you name it. This is all the price I have to pay, including wrong assistance, bad people, and danger or anything. Because this world is like that. It's full of trouble of any kind. And whatever trouble I tackle, I have to endure the side effect of it.